Good morning. You join me on a bit of an overcast morning, and today Love Life Triumph is going into Street A. It's going into the dry dock and going to have a hull surveyed. Off we go round to the dry dock.
We're going out cruising, right? Yeah, absolutely. We're moving the boat. Just for all you purists out there, we're moving the boat. So we just thought we'd take you along. We're only moving at about 300 yards, but we're moving the boat. Mrs Bonneville doesn't know where she is. Right, we'll see you shortly. Goodbye. Oh, and by the way, thank you very much for all the comments on the last week's vlog with the fishing. This week's vlog is going to be a little bit bitty. I know Mrs Bonneville's got some stuff to clip in because we've had our boat taken for survey and a few bits and pieces, so we will no doubt, well, I'll no doubt let Mrs Bonneville clip all that in, and we will see you in a minute when we move the boat. At least I know where I am on the boat.
I'm doing the ropes.
By the way, I'm not going to wear me John Merritt walking badge hat. It's not a good look. So there you go. It feels weird being stood on the back of the boat, looking out, ready to move. I wanted to go up to the Llangollen. I know you couldn't do that on a day from Mercia before anyone sends me any hate or thumbs down. Mrs Bonneville is no, you haven't asked permission to come aboard.
I'm just putting my bag in. me and Neil from Wide Beam Golfinch are going to do the ropes. Have you told them why we're moving?
We're moving basically because twice a year on the marinas you have to move. Obviously we're moving because we are moving on to Ciao Bella imminently, hopefully. So we need to move because someone's taken our space. So we're moving on to another super berth, literally just kind of to the right of where we are now.
And then it lets everybody move
and
around.
And then it lets apparently we've been naughty and holding people up. That's not been intentional.
No.
And let's not get into the politic of what happened last year. But anyway. Right. Say goodbye, Mrs Bonneville. Get off the boat. And next time you come on the boat, ask permission because I'm the captain. Viewers, it's not cold. Mrs Bonneville does suffer from the cold. It's a nightmare. She does what I call squinny.
It's cold.
It's not cold. Cold.
You can't see it, but
Canada.
you can see my breath.
They are. Oh dear. Goodbye. I told you we were cruising. Hold it off the sides here, love. On the paintwork, not on the. That's it. That's it. Push it. That's it. That's it, love. Cheers, mate. Right. Absolutely, legend, mate. I'll hold the centre line, mate. You're doing that.
Oh, blimey. Sorry about the glare. And sorry about this vlog being all over the place, but we're a little bit all over the place at the moment with the boat. Tell you, don't ever sell your boat. Or buy another one. It's too stressful. It really is. There's no defined process. Leave this in, Mrs Bonneville, because for anyone considering buying and selling a boat on, there's no defined process. Don't care what anybody says. It's not joined up at all. One person's opinion is different to another person's opinion in terms of survey, in terms of boat safety. It is an absolute lottery and a minefield. But other than that, we're okay.
We're going to have a slow, nervous breakdown later.
I'm not. Mrs B is.
I am.
I tend not to worry about these things. Where are we, Mrs B?
We're actually at Colk Abbey in Ticknell, which is a National Trust property, and for our friends over the pond, National Trust is an organisation that funds the restoration and maintenance of our stately homes and manor houses and gardens and all sorts of stuff. And we're annual members, so we get to come to visit these places free of charge with our card.
We're only here because we've got our final. I don't know what they're doing on our boat today.
They're doing something.
They're just checking up on the boat safety work that was required, and as I say, that's a lottery in terms of was it actually required or not, but that's another story. I'm going to do a special vlog on that kind of bit further down the road. So that's why we're here. We are basically homeless for basically the morning, so we're going to have a little look around Cork Abbey.
Yeah, there could be worse things that we could be doing, isn't there?
Yeah.
Or having a coffee.
Yeah, having a happy marriage or something. Goodbye. There you go, folks. There's the coach party arriving. Look, nothing wrong with coach parties before we get any criticism, but we're at the back of the queue. There's about 5,833 people just arrived.
But they are just all going to have a wee. You know what I'm going to do when we get in?
Have a load of gin.
Honestly, we just don't know where
Homeless, boatless.
We don't know whether we're coming or going. No, what I'm going to do when we get in, Mr. B, is I'm going to, which is obviously the most important thing, I'm going to filter my slow gin and put it into bottles, because that will be easier when we're transporting it from Love Life Town to Ciao Bella. So
I'm
that's
going
something.
to find a pair of socks I haven't got a hole in.
Do you know what'll happen? I'm going to laugh hysterically and then cry.
It's a normal day for my wife, by the way. It really is. I mean, yeah. I think am I allowed to use the M word?
No.
Okay. It's not that, is it?
No.
No. Okay. You don't know what the M word meant, anyway?
All people out there of a certain age will know what you mean by that.
Oh, look, there's another 6,800 boat coming. They're all 97 years old.
And the first
new hips, new knees.
Well, don't be saying that, because we're getting to that age, aren't we? But the first thing you need to do when you've had a long journey on a coach is to have a wee, isn't it? So we've all gone off to have a wee. And the toilets here are very nice. They're very nice toilets. They've actually utilised.
You know, when you buy a boat and you sell it, it's supposed to be happier, aren't you? Look at us.
I think we've aged a bit. But you know, in a few months' time, when we've been on Ciao Bella and everything's settled and we're all good again. Actually, I don't think we've got such a bad disposition, really. You know what I mean?
Disposition?
Yeah, we've not got bad disposition. I mean, sometimes, we've said before, or at the start of this, when you're buying and selling a boat, it's stressful, isn't it? You could write a book on it, couldn't you?
I am seriously going to do a vlog on the pitfalls for those folk like us, new to selling your first boat and buying your next boat. Things to be mindful of in between.
That's a
honestly,
very good idea.
Seriously, I am going to sit
Very
down
good idea.
one evening and just do a little fireside chat to camera in terms of some of the pitfalls of selling your boat and buying a boat for the first time.
Yes,
Because
we'll be completely honest.
We'll always be honest.
Yeah.
And there really is a lot to consider, so that's one for the future. God, there's an invasion. Oh, excuse the wind noise, but we are now walking into the main house. Hey, you know who you are. You know who you are who comments. Look, there's your weekly horse. This time it's a picture. Look at the size of that.
Yeah. This is.
We don't know what we're stood outside, folks, but
it's stables. I think
it looks like an old stable block.
Lovely one here, look. sale as well.
Hold on, Mrs B. What's behind them doors? I know we've said it before. If you've ever checked out that channel on YouTube, Proper People, they go and explore derelict buildings and theme parks and arcades and shopping malls. It's a brilliant channel. Proper People. Mrs Bonneville goes into a trance-like state. She doesn't care about me when she comes to National Trust. As long as she gets a cup of coffee and a scone, comments below which is which, she's happy. Look. By the way, she's got a wellies on, I've got. Because I know you like to check in on my health and welfare. My wife doesn't.
And your silly footwear.
They're not silly, I've got my deck shoes on, I'm a boater. I've moved the boat. I have moved the boat this week.
You're not on boat now.
Yes, you've seen the footage, dear YouTuber. I have moved the boat. I reversed it 4 miles down the lagoon onto our temporary new home, which, by the way, is beautiful. Lovely folk around us. Really, really nice. Okay, we're on our way. Sorry about the wind, guys. Ooh, winter is properly here, folks. How's like Mrs Bonneville's skiing jacket? Birthday present.
Yeah.
It's our anniversary this Saturday, love.
I know. Let me super dry one.
All the brands are available.
I love super dry.
Right, entrance to the house, garden and church. There we go. Oh. Oh, how do you spell it, Mrs B?
C-A-L-K-E.
C-A-L-K-E. Cork Abbey. So we've been members of the National Trust now for a number of years. If you are obviously in the UK, give it a go. As Mrs Bonneville said earlier, it does go towards the upkeep of these splendid buildings. We wouldn't have them, we wouldn't have access to them, I should say, if it wasn't for the National Trust. There we are, folks. And then just turn you around, folks, to get a better view. There we go, look. Isn't that wonderful? I'm just going to pan out so you can see it. There you go. Magnificent. Mrs Bonneville has been told to wear her bag.
What do you reckon it looks like this? Should I wear it like this all the time?
Goodbye. We're just going to show you a little bit. As you've just seen, a magnificent staircase. We're going to enjoy the experience now, folks, of this magnificent property. Oh wow.
It's like Burke's General Armoury. And the real books, they're not a facade.
As you can see, folks, we've had to wear the face masks for obvious reasons. Wow, folks, this is a good example of why, please. I feel as I'm going to start to sell the National Trust here, but look, this property requires a lot of work. They won't be here, I'm telling you now, folks. They won't be here if we don't put our hands in our pocket. I know we've got bills to pay, and I know I'm probably going into a little bit of a National Trust spiel. Please keep this in, Mrs Bonneville. I think it's important. That's what we're thinking about on our new wide beam. That is spectacular.
1734.
Of the servants' bells. Again, that's going to be installed on Shalbella. Comments below. What is all that about?
Tunnel to Brew House.
Oh, tunnel. Tunnel to Brew House. step here. Oh. Oh, there you go, look. Wow. I hope the camera's picking this up. Oh, oh wow. Look at the length of that. Wow. The camera's not going to pick that up, folks, but that is extraordinarily long. Right. Ooh. Apologies for me squinting, the sun's right in my face. Sorry about the audio because it's quite windy, and sorry about the picture quality because it's raining. Right, all that for £6 for an adult. Amazing. We're now going to the church. Sorry, I'm not going to sell the National Trust to you again, but it's just amazing. All that for your National Trust membership behind us. Brilliant. Right, church. This way. Is it me, Mrs B, or does it feel spooky here?
Yeah, look at the mushrooms.
Oh, look at the mushrooms, folks. Now, those are definite. Don't care what anybody says. Pick and put in your frying pan and enjoy. I used to do that many moons ago. Now then, come on folks, it wouldn't be our vlog without a little bit of horticulture, would it? Look what's come out. I actually know what they are, so you don't need to be telling me. How wonderful, how beautiful are they? Mrs Bonneville with her papoose.
And it's just started to rain again.
Folks, gourds. What a magnificent display.
Look at all the different types.
Yeah, look at the size of that one there. Sorry about the wind noise. We will say goodbye, see you next week. Actually, we make no apologies for this vlog being a little bit all over the place, because we are at the moment.
We're right all over the place.
Yeah, so listen, hope you enjoy it. Thanks as ever for those that stick with us. If you've not already hit that subscribe button, why the jolly good not, because it's free. And we will see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock. Goodbye, Mrs Bonneville.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr Bonneville.
Goodbye all.
Goodbye all. Mrs Bonneville, where are we?
We're in the engine end of Narrabot. We can't put it like.
No, we can't put it.
Mrs Bonneville, where are we?
We're on the deck of Edward M.B. Love Life. I thought I asked her where I quite like it. I don't know what else you want to say.
That's why we're not cruisers. Welcome, we are stood on the stern of Narrabot.
That's what I'm looking for. It's morning. It's morning. I'm always like this in the morning.
You look like a golden retriever.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're the steerer.
There you go, folks. The old blacksmith's forge. I wonder if you can make something out of iron. It's my wonderful wedding anniversary coming up, and it's iron this year. There you go, Mrs Bonneville. That's your anniversary present, look. That anvil. She knows I'm joking. Or am I? Goodbye.